Hey, thanks for joining us here on our 19th installment of Buster's Glitch Ass Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Tony Flowers, and of course, I'm here with my co host, Chicago's finest, Oscar Warrior.
Hello, I'm a deep dish pizza.
You sure are, bro. A very deep
Yes,
dish.
a Chicago style deep dish.
Did you have any when you were out there this week?
No.
What do you want, a fucking diet? What are you, an idiot? What's wrong with you?
No, I would have. We did go to a restaurant like on the last day that we were there, like to get pizza,
Hmm.
but I opted for thin crust because for me, I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but for me, deep dish is like a 50-50. It can either be really, really good or it can have you on the toilet, blowing chunks from both ends.
Yeah, it's like a pizza on top of a pizza, and it's just called a pizza. It's
And
no,
it's just
it's
meat. It's just meat.
it's
Meat and
too
cheese.
much.
That's all it is.
Oh, dude, I guarantee I could put one of those away, like no problem.
By yourself?
Yeah, but I would feel horrible after. It's because I have a food eating problem. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned it on the show before. I'm pretty sure I've told you, but like, if I have good food in front of me, I have a really hard time saying, okay, I'm full. I should put the
Yes.
rest away for later, or like there's still some in the pot. Let's put that into a Tupperware for tomorrow. It's really hard for me to do that. I need to eat more. It's like no, just keep. It's just like no, I need to eat it now. It's so delicious. I need to consume it, but I'm long past full. It's such a fucking problem, dude. Or
And then you're knocked out on the couch, like unable to move because it's so painful and your stomach is like so distended.
yeah, every time you inhale, your eyelids like
They open along with your mouth. Your mouth breathing at that point because can't breathe from your nose anymore.
yeah, it's just labored as fuck, and I'm just like, worth it, worth it. But it's like, I don't want to die from a heart attack, so I need to cut that shit out. Um, yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't doubt you'd be able to put I usually only eat two slices of like if I'm eating a deep dish, I'll cut myself at like two. That's
that's smart
that's good enough.
because that's
You know,
basically 4 slices of pizza.
essentially, almost pretty much like six slices right there, maybe eight, maybe a whole like thin. Ah,
I've never been to Illinois, even passing through in any way. So I don't think I've ever really had, like Chicago style deep dish. I've probably had, the imitation. Oh, this is as good as it gets from where you are, but
mhm,
probably nothing as good, you know.
mhm.
So I can't really say what I'm missing out on here.
Yeah, if you
But
ever go, dude, have it. Deep dish is awesome.
yeah, I'll
I
definitely give
love
it a
it.
shot. That's the only reason I would ever want to travel anywhere is to try the new food.
Yeah,
Food is love, man.
there's quite a lot to do in Chirac. Oh, excuse me, I can't call it that.
You can call it whatever you want. It's your hometown. That's where you're from.
Chicago. No, dude, I'm from Scompton. I am from Chicago. I live pretty
Chicago.
close, but I had this conversation with the lady on the plane sitting next to me. It was like we just
Mhm.
call it Chicago because nobody else knows where the fuck we're all from. You don't say
So
Illinois because
right, but so you're from one of the smaller cities on the outskirts of Chicago or something.
no, I come from the suburbs.
S- So literally Chicago? Like I don't get it.
No, we call like everyone from Illinois just says they're from Chicago because it's easier that way.
Okay, so what?
Like you would say you're from Phoenix, Arizona because it's just easier to say you're from Phoenix, Arizona instead of saying like you live out in Avondale.
Right, right, or
Similar thing. I just say I'm from Chicago, but I'm not. I don't actually live in the city of Chicago.
gotcha. Okay,
I live
okay,
I
that
live
makes a
in a
lot more
sub.
sense.
I used to live in a suburb
Yeah,
called
you know,
Scompton.
it makes a lot more sense because when I was growing up, my mother told me I was born in San Francisco, and then when I
Mhm.
finally looked at my birth certificate, it said San Mateo, and I was like, "You
Yeah,
fucking lied to me. Why would you lie to me?" But then like I look at the map, and it is part of San Francisco. It's right there.
yeah,
It's part of that Bay Area. So
yeah.
yeah.
It's exactly like that. It's all encompassing. Like that name is
Hmm.
all encompassing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sad. It's sad. Just,
Where?
I heard that there's like an app to to see where there's human feces in the streets and stuff in not Chicago,
Oh,
in San
in San
Francisco.
Fran. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
terrible,
believe
man.
because of all the
Well,
homeless.
or something, I don't know, but yeah, drug problem. I hear like there's you can't leave your fucking car unattended for like 5 minutes without it getting busted into. Crime is really heavy out there now. It's really sad. All the hippies used to make all these wonderful songs about it, and that
Hmm.
was the place to be back in the
Yeah,
60s, and now
I
it's
I think that's exactly why that happened, though.
everybody took that shit seriously.
Yeah,
Like, we got to go to San Francisco. Everybody had that idea.
California is the best place to live. We should go.
But now they're getting that same idea about Arizona from California, driving up our
Yup.
fucking prices here. Everything's or housing. You're lucky enough to
Yeah,
have a house right now, but yeah, housing market's going fucking through the roof. Yikes.
yeah, and like a lot of the houses aren't even like for sale. They're
Yeah,
mostly for rent because a lot of like companies own housing and they
yeah,
rent them instead of selling them out to people because they make more money that way.
yeah. So, so since you brought up ramen, um,
Mhm. Ramen.
uh, I'm so glad you brought it up, dude.
Yes, I
I've
was
been
the
on a
one that brought
kick.
up ramen.
You are, yeah. I remember just a second ago. If you rewind the tape, you'll hear him say like, "So ramen." Anyways,
You just
I,
insert like a really butchered clip of me like you're taking like different parts where I like say the R like from different episodes and like my shirt keeps changing but then you make me say ramen.
yeah, just each little tiny
Yeah,
letter.
it's like
Yeah,
raw men. You can you could probably find a clip of me saying men. You just have to
yeah,
like find me
and they're
saying raw, just raw men.
and they're all different volume levels too.
Yeah. One I'm like in a black shirt and the other one I'm in like a red shirt.
And you're a lot closer to the camera in one moment. You're back, and I'm over here. I'm over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta do that. That would be great. That would be great.
Anyway, tell me about your ramen fix.
Dude, it's not going away. I'm in love with this shit.
Yeah.
That one that I posted to the Discord, I want to say a week or two ago, like that was good, but it was very there was a lot you had to do for it, and I came
Mhm.
across this super easy. I've been having ramen for breakfast every day. Um,
What?
dude, it's stupid, I know, but it's delicious, dude. It's so easy. It's so much easier than just cracking a couple of eggs and making some toast with it. All you
Mhm.
do is I bought the black package of a ramen. It's called Shin Ramen Black. Are you familiar with this?
I
It's
think
it's a
so.
it's a little more pricey than the other ones that I've seen there, but it's really good. The one that I get. It has a very strong beef and mushroom flavor to it. Oh, delicious. So let me paint you a picture. You take your bowl that you're gonna put this shit in, and you crack a raw egg into your bowl.
Mhm.
You add the seasoning packets or however much of the seasoning packets that you want. Then you add a scoop of mayo. I usually go with Duke's mayo that we get from Safeway sometimes. It's so good. It has a little tang to it. If you've never tried Duke's mayo, it's bomb, dude. And then you get a little scoop of minced garlic, and then you mix all that up with your chopsticks, and then you boil your ramen, and once your ramen is done to your liking, you take some of that boiling water and you pour
Mhm.
that in over the raw egg little mixture, and it cooks the egg for you right there. And you just mix it up, and you put as much broth, like, and just because I like a lot of broth, so I'm putting like 5 6 ladlefuls of that shit in there, mixing it up real good, and then you top it with your ramen, sprinkle some fucking green onion over it, dude. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. It's so good, dude.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's a really nice way of making ramen. You make like a really thick, kind of heavy cream because of the mayonnaise and the egg, right?
it's very
Or like
creamy,
kind of like a
definitely.
thick, creamy ramen. Yeah.
If you want it thicker, you want to put less water in it. But I like a lot of broth, and um, I don't want it to be too overpowered with the seasonings and stuff. So I like to dilute it a little bit with extra. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's so flavorful, dude. It's delicious. I'm in love with it. I think
That
I'm
does
addicted.
sound delicious,
I think I'm addicted. It's a problem.
but deadly. You know what you could also do is you could take like what is it? I don't know if it's pork belly. It's like a cut of meat, but I think we usually use pork. You marinate it in like some Korean what do they call it? The bulgogi like marinade, and
Don't
then you
ask
cook that
me.
in a
I don't
pan.
know.
And you get a like nice little sear, and like you can cut it real thin, and like that's your meat portion of your ramen
See, that sounds
right
so
there.
good.
Yeah.
It's just not something I would naturally have laying around. When I
Hmm.
saw this recipe, it was just like, yeah, dude, all you need to like outside of the packet is an egg, fucking a scoop of mayo, and some garlic. And I'm like, dude, I
Hmm.
always have garlic and mayo on hand. Fuck yeah, easy, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know kind of went off on a tangent there, but I would like to ask you about your trip to Chicago. You went to go see your family and all. Was there any particular reason, or is it just kind of, every few months you want to go see the folks?
It's actually been like almost 2 years since I've seen my family last, so I want it's about time I go and see them. Plus, my eldest sister just had her second daughter,
So was
and
this the first time you got to meet your new niece?
yeah, her name is Solene.
That's a pretty name. I don't think
Yeah,
I've heard of that heard that name before.
yeah, she's a
Kind of.
little cute, chubby thing. She's only 3 months old, I want to say. She's still like relatively small,
Hmm.
but like she's getting to that stage where babies get like really fat because they're
Oh yeah.
eating so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to feed her like every 2 to 3 hours because like she's on the dot too, bro. She'll wake up on the dot, start crying, and they're like, "Oh, it's feeding time."
What
And then
what's what
she's
from what you've seen, what's her behavior like? Is she just kind of like a chill baby when she's awake? Is she more like
no,
talkative?
she's chill. She doesn't make a noise other than like crying for food.
Hmm,
Yeah, she's pretty chill.
that's
Very
cute, man.
sound baby. Yeah,
A new
and then I went
warrior
to
has
go.
entered the building.
A new warrior has entered the building. And yeah, just went to go visit my nephew and my nieces.
You
Got to meet them. They're in their twos. They're terrible twos,
uh
so they're crazy. But that's fine by me because last time I went, they were still kind of small and they weren't like very loud. Now the house is kind of crazy, but I kind of like it. It brings life to the house. Very chaotic, but I love it.
yeah, something that you're looking forward to in your own household at some point, right?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna have like 16 children. I'm gonna raise them like the Amish do, and they're gonna build me a new house.
In a day. And
It,
it's gonna be fucking sound. It's gonna
it's
be
gonna be
so good.
sound. Yep.
Solid,
Solid.
man.
Solid shit. Yeah,
That's
bro.
awesome, man. Well, glad you
Yeah.
glad you had a. It sounds like you had a good time, and I'm glad you made it back safe. Yeah, pretty soon here you're gonna be heading out to Japan. Is there anything in between now and then? Any other little trips coming up?
Nope. Just waiting.
Okay, fuck yeah, dude.
Waiting for Japan. Hopefully it
That
goes
is.
swimmingly.
Oh, I'm sure it will, man. You're gonna have a fucking blast.
I
So,
hope so.
are it at the very least you gotta take plenty of pictures. Don't be one of those
I will.
assholes. Fucking yeah, but take plenty of pictures, man. Plenty of little mementos and yeah. Oh, can't wait to hear what you have to say about it, man. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. That's gonna be so cool.
I'm bringing my I forgot which. Fuck, I have it like sitting right in front of me, but I don't want to move. This like 4K camera. It's really cheap on. I could probably look it up on Amazon. Hold on, let me put my goddamn water bottle there.
My God
It's not a
damn.
Sony. Bear, let me see. Hold on. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. 4K camera. Here we go. Yeah, it's a Canon
Oh yeah, Canon, yeah. Yeah, good shit.
EOS R100.
My buddy Mike would probably be able to tell me if that's a great camera or not, just from the top of his head. He'd be like, "Yeah, it's pretty good. It could do this and that," and drop specs on me and shit that I didn't ask for. He's
That's
so into
awesome.
that stuff, man.
That's awesome though.
But yeah, if you're gonna bring a camera, yeah, you're
Yeah,
gonna have
I'm
that
gonna
shit
be
tied
taking
around your neck.
some nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have the lanyard like right here, ready to take pictures.
Hell yeah.
Snapping pics of random people and then have them fight me. Be like, "Why are you taking pictures of me, asshole?"
Not cool. That's not cool. This is not America.
And they're
You
gonna
don't do
commit.
that here.
They're gonna make me commit seppuku in the middle of the street.
Is that where you have to like slice your own guts out?
Yeah, and then
Uh,
they cut your head off.
Fucking crazy,
Well,
dude.
the cutting the head off thing is like a mercy thing because it's
Oh
like
yeah,
slicing your guts open is so painful. It's like
yeah,
they mercy kill you by slicing your fucking head off.
yeah. They did that to
But
that one guy in the Last Samurai. It's one of my favorite movies. You ever seen that one,
yeah,
Last Samurai?
yeah, I
I
love
love
that
that
movie.
movie. It's so
That's
goddamn
the
good.
that's the white man samurai
Well, yeah, the
where he gets
Tom Cruise.
kidnapped,
It's
right?
probably
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was a really good movie, despite the fact that it's about a white guy being the last samurai. Like
Hmm.
I don't know the war scenes and just the story in general. I fucking loved it, man. So good. Katsumoto's a badass.
I want to say that you told me that the only reason I might have heard this from somewhere else completely, but I want to say the only reason they had Tom Cruise is because they wanted to appeal to Americans.
No, it wasn't me that told you that. That's the first I'm
Oh,
hearing
okay,
about
yeah,
it.
I probably heard that from somewhere else. Isn't that the movie with Ken Watanabe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it plays
Yeah, right.
Katsumoto. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love that
Katsumoto
shit.
rules. I
Yeah, it's
love
a good movie.
when he first meets him. He's like, "What is your name?" I am Katsumoto. He's like, I have introduced myself. You have introduced yourself. This is a very good conversation.
This is a very good conversation. Yeah.
I like to you ever text somebody back and forth and you're like, hey, how's it going? They're like, good, and you just kind of like,
That's it.
okay, yeah. I get to that point and I'm just like, I like to hit him with that, like just that image of Katsumoto with that just like smile on his face, and I like to put the little caption, "This has been a very good conversation," or like, "I have enjoyed this conversation" in English.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I will admit I do that a lot.
I love that. Love
But just because like I don't want to have conversations with people.
that. Yeah, dude. It's like, hi, I'm Tony. It's like, hey,
It's like
I'm Oscar. Good to meet
it's
you.
like, hey, how's it
All
going?
right, see you
How are
later.
you? I'm good. I was like, oh, I'm good too, and that's it. It's
Yeah.
like I'm trying to take a piss in the bathroom. I'm eating my lunch. I'm doing my own thing. Don't bother
Yeah.
me.
That's why you hit them with some details that they don't want to hear. It's like, yeah, I'm sitting on the toilet right now trying to pull this tapeworm out of my ass without breaking it. What are you up to?
without breaking it. Get a nice, really satisfying cheese pull.
Oh God. All right.
Now you
Before
got
we,
that. Now you got that image in your head.
yeah, I do. Please let's move on before I'm forced to commit seppuku.
This has been a very good conversation.
You have talked about worms, tapeworms in your asshole. I have now thought about worms in my asshole. This is a very good conversation. All right.
Conversation. All right. This is the part where I cut your head off.
Yeah, we had nothing. I had nothing for the correction section. Do you have
I have
anything for
nothing.
that?
No, I
Okay,
have
so we're
nothing.
we're
I'll
gonna
be
go right
I'll
to the
be wrong
download.
about whatever I'm wrong about.
Damn right. Here's to it.
All right.
Some bubbly. Hey, you know what? I wonder how
Ooh.
this is gonna show up in the green screen.
Yeah, right. Since this is maybe only the white text will show up. That'd be really funny though. Imagine you're holding like darkness, like void,
Yeah,
with like white
or just
lettering.
whatever the background is. Cause like
Yeah.
that happened with your Yoshi cup. You picked up the Yoshi cup and you showed it, and it was just brown. Like Yoshi was brown because of the green screen
Nice.
stuff.
Was
So cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall
And
we get into the download?
your Luigi watch.
Oh,
Same
the
thing with
watch too?
yeah. That turned it, like when you lifted it up, it was just brown. I don't get it, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Please
That,
go ahead.
that's awesome. For the download, on our first note, we have the Mario Kart World 1.3.0 update released on September 23rd, and it introduced the following. In free roam mode, the map now displays locations for collected P-switches and Peach medallions, and players can now fast travel to any discovered P-switches. It's now easy to encounter UFOs, which will help to unlock characters by transforming into NPCs or characters they abduct. For online play, friends can join each other in knockout tour mode, and spectators can now choose which player to watch. The game's racing balance has also been tweaked, increasing the invincibility time after crashes and decreasing the respawn time for item boxes. Additionally, the update has increased the frequency of classic lap based courses in versus race and wireless races. Finally, a wide array of bugs, including issues with online rankings and item behavior, have been fixed. Very very big update. I honestly didn't know that the UFO thing helped you unlock characters.
Yeah, this is all completely new to me. Like I know what P switches are in the Mario games, but what are P switches in the Mario Kart game? Like what do they
They're
do there?
they're kind of like challenges that you have to complete. Um, where you have to follow. What was it? Was it like goalposts or was it coins? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've played World, but I didn't do much of the free roaming stuff other than just to like unlock the costumes. But if I remember correctly, the P switches were like these really difficult challenges where you had to like maneuver an obstacle course and collect things before you got to the end of the goal.
Are they
Uh,
timed?
yeah, they are timed, so you have to complete them in a certain
Okay, that makes sense.
within a certain amount before you just straight up lose. The annoying thing about those though is you have to drive all the way back to the P switch to to start it again. You can't just like
Oh,
yeah.
you can't
So
like
like
hit start, go down to restart, and then it like brings you back to the beginning. You have to drive all the way back there.
yeah.
Oh
If I
man.
remember, I can't remember if it's the peach medallions that are like that or if it's the P switches. But yeah, if I remember correctly, you'd have to like circle back and just do it all over again.
Yeah. So what's the Peach medallion? How is that just some collectible or is that another challenge type thing?
I don't know if those give you anything, the peach medallions, other than like unlocking mirror mode. Like you have to do, I don't know if it's you have to do all of them or like a certain amount of the P switch or the peach medallions, but like once you finish a few, you can finally unlock like mirror mode in the game. But a lot of the peach medallions and P switches are very challenging.
Hmm.
And they're definitely like multiple trial endeavors
Okay.
before you can get it down. But being able to teleport to them after they're discovered is a nice change in my opinion.
Cool. Yeah. And so you said you were unaware that these UFOs help you unlock characters. So maybe that is part of the new thing because
Mm-hmm.
it says which
Yeah.
will help to unlock characters by transforming
By
into characters
transforming
that they
into
abduct. Yeah, so it sounds like that might be a new feature to the UFOs. What did they do before, to your knowledge?
it was just kind of like a special it's kind of like the big rig where if you enter like the 18 wheeler from the back, you turn into it and you can drive it. The UFO is kind of the same thing. So like once you get abducted, you can like fly around in it.
Oh,
You know,
that's
obviously
cool.
you're following the course, but you're avoiding a lot of like items and shit and just flying past everybody
Oh, you can get abducted by a UFO during a race?
during a race, yeah.
Oh, that
And it's
sounds
the same
cool.
thing. Yeah, it's the same thing with like the big rig, the fucking 18 wheeler trucks. If you
Yeah.
drive sometimes you'll have them where they'll have their back door open
Uh-huh.
and like with a ramp going up into them. If you do that, if you drive into the back of the truck, you'll take control of the truck and you'll just drive
That sounds
like
really
a
cool.
maniac. Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah. I haven't like I've seen it online, but I personally haven't like encountered any of these
Okay.
transformations.
Are you enticed to jump back in at any point due to this?
No. Only if I'm playing with other people.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that they didn't announce uh any DLC, any upcoming DLC for this during the Mario 40th anniversary thing. Maybe,
Yeah. It's
maybe there's just
only been
nothing worth showing just yet or something.
it's only been 5 months. Maybe around the 6 month mark they'll show us some expansion pass details
Perhaps.
like they did with
Perhaps.
Mario Kart 8. Maybe some new maps, new characters, maybe some cameo characters.
Hmm.
I want Samus on her motorcycle, bro. Like after Metroid Prime 4, that'd be tight.
That that would be a really like like a no-brainer kind of inclusion at that point, and it would be a good little cross what's the term I'm looking for where like this one's kind of advertise cross advertising almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
like
yeah.
four levels of advertisement,
Yeah, that would be a really really
or,
interesting thing. Hopefully they do
like
that.
Smash Bros.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I wonder what they're gonna
Yeah.
do with Smash Bros, man. Because how do you really one up Ultimate? That's what it
Mhm.
was called, right? Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah, Smash
How do you,
Brothers Ultimate. How do you one
but
up that?
yeah, I don't know. But I think we've talked about this briefly on the podcast before. I thought the same thing about Mario Kart 8. I was like, there's no way it's going to get any better than this. And
Mhm.
granted, I haven't played World, but it looks like they still have some ideas for their
Absolutely.
franchises. So they'll probably surprise us with some crazy shit when it comes to Smash Brothers one of these days.
You know what I need them to do in World? I need
Hmm.
them to add the ability to play split screen in free roam, like
So,
natively.
oh, okay. So that's not something that this update touched.
No. So like you can play free roam with your friends online, but natively, like same console, you cannot do that. Like if I had my Switch hooked up to my TV and I had two controllers and my wife was trying to do free roam with me, we would not be able to.
Yeah, I guess I understand that because then they would have to render like the game twice, right? And I don't know if the hardware can handle it without dropping you down to like 10 frames a second or something.
Would it really have to do it twice though?
I don't know. Like that's what I've always believed. I don't know if there's any. I'm not. I've never made a game before, so I don't know. I
Yeah,
really
that's
don't
true.
know.
I ain't a game developer.
Yeah.
But regardless, figure that shit out.
Yeah. Come on,
Come on,
Nintendo.
Nintendo. Come on,
You
Nintendo.
sons of bitches. All right, moving on. Number 2, Baldur's Gate 3 received a native Steam Deck build as part of a recent hot fix, officially giving it the verified status on the platform. Prior to this
Okay.
update, the game ran on the Steam Deck using Proton, a compatibility layer that requires additional CPU power. The new native build now allows the game to run directly on the handheld, leading to a more stable frame rate, faster loading times, and overall smoother gameplay. Larian Studios also noted that the work done on the Steam Deck build has resulted in improvements to how game models are streamed across all platforms, which would which should help to reduce frame rate spikes in busy areas like the lower city in Act 3. Um, so basically,
Very nice.
any Baldur's Gate 3 fans out there with a Steam Deck, this one's for you. You and I, we don't have Steam Decks. I love Baldur's Gate 3. You toyed around with it the one time with us. I really hope one day you find your way back to that game because it's phenomenal. Even
Mhm.
if you just play with a small group of people, I think it's. If ever you decide you want to play it again, I think it might be long enough in between when I played it, so I would probably be up for it. Um, but
Tight.
yeah, but yeah, Larian doesn't fuck around when it comes to perfecting their games. So I have so much respect for those guys. So this is awesome.
Good.
It's just don't expect to
Good.
see it, but when it pops up, it's just like, of course they do that because they're fucking awesome. They didn't have to.
Yes. They're those guys.
They really are. But
They are those guys. Yeah, I heard Act 3 is um infamous for having frame rate issues.
when
Like
it
a lot of people.
when it first came out, there was a lot of issues. By the
Yeah.
time I personally made it to Act 3, I was playing solo. I wasn't playing online or anything. By the time I made it there, I didn't have any problems at all. Like there wasn't much in terms of frame rate drops or anything, freezing, nothing, no issues
Like
at all. They cleaned that up
what?
pretty fast.
You have a 4070,
80, 4080.
a 4080. You can't complain.
No, I can't. I really can't. But I was playing that on my other laptop, the one that I give to Chelsea, and I don't remember what that
Oh,
one
okay.
had. I don't remember what that one had. But yeah, that one,
1070.
it was like a 20 series, I think. But
Oh,
yeah, it ran great. Ran fucking great. They really cleaned that up pretty fast, and the fact that they're making it even better, that's cool. So
that's
especially for
amazing, man.
anyone with older hardware, they
Yeah.
should probably see a nice little boon there.
Take notes, Randy Pitchford.
Or Randall.
Randall, you cocksucker.
Oh no, he has a very punchable face, doesn't he? Uh,
I have
anyways,
no idea what he looks like.
really,
He's just kind of this like invisible entity that I know talks smack online to his fans. But that's all I ever hear him like do.
oh, okay,
I only ever hear about him like just complaining online.
yeah, He's one of those people that, his company is awesome. They make some great shit, but, like, just kind of pull your head out of your ass and be humble about it, bro. Like, don't need to walk around with that kind of chip on your shoulder, you know?
Yup.
Like take the criticism. It's okay. No one's out for your head. Just don't put your dick on the table and start handing out hammers to everybody, That seems like what he does.
What an analogy.
Just seems
That's
like that's what he's
awesome.
doing all the fucking time.
Yeah, for real. He gets
Yeah.
like a weird kick out of that shit.
Yeah, just making
Anyway,
himself a fucking target. But yeah, please, let's move on.
I have more to say about him later on, but that's all right.
Okay.
We'll get there when we get there. Let's
Mm,
head over to the release radar number 4, our fourth section, fourth
yes.
segment.
Yeah, fourth
Yeah,
segment.
we'll
Yeah, that
say
sounds right.
fourth.
Yeah.
And the first section that we've got on our fourth segment is we've got Ryuga Gotoku Studio has officially announced Yakuza Kiwami 3, a full remake of the original Yakuza 3 from 2009. The game is being built in the Dragon engine and will include new story content, updated graphics, enhanced combat, and an English dub. It will be released as a bundle with a new spin-off game, Yakuza 3 Gaiden, Dark Ties, which will focus on antagonist Yoshitaka Mine. The double feature is scheduled to release on February 12th, 2026 for PS5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, and PC. Nice, coming out for damn near everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Pat's gonna fucking love this. If he hasn't heard about this yet, oh, he's gonna flip. That's
Putting his dick
cool.
out on the table.
Start handing out hammers. You get a hammer. You get a hammer. Um,
That's pretty cool.
dude. Yeah, fucking. I was not expecting this, at all.
Was there
That's
a trailer? Was there a trailer for this announcement, or
actually I just saw the. I don't know if there's a trailer actually. Yeah, I just saw the announcement pop up on Reddit while I was scrolling through, and I kept seeing it. So I clicked the article, but I didn't see any trailers. There probably is one actually, but I'll if there is, I'll check it out a little later. But
okay?
but yeah, dude. I wonder if they're gonna continue this trend now because I thought they were only doing that. They had the Kiwami 1 and 2,
Mhm.
and I don't know how long ago those came out. Some years at this point, and now they're dropping the third one. So obviously, you gotta wonder, are they gonna do the same with 4 or 5, 6,
4 or
7?
5. Yeah,
You
I
know,
think 7 is a relatively newer one, isn't it?
compared to the other ones, I would assume it's definitely
Yeah,
newer than the other ones. Um,
if I had to say, they'd probably stop at like 6, I think.
yeah, I think that's what the consensus was, is that like 5 and 6 are like they could really use it, but
Oh,
I,
okay. Yeah, because 6 came out in 2016, so maybe they'd stop at 7. Yeah, 7 came out. Oh no, that's Like a Dragon.
7
No,
is
never
like a
mind.
dragon.
Yeah, there wasn't
Okay,
a. I guess that's the 7th game in the series.
okay, gotcha.
Interesting. That's the turn-based combat one. So yeah, then probably up to 6.
Yeah, because that's a series that Patrick really loves. He told me about it a while back, and I think I may have mentioned it, but they had the entire series, or all the way up to, I want to say 7, but including
Mhm.
0. Um, it was on sale on Steam for dirt cheap. Like it was like $30 or something for all of them. So I bought it, and I started with 0, and I started playing it. And I really liked it. It's really great. It's just that it's very obviously a game that you can sink a lot of time into with the side content and everything.
With
And
each game.
yeah, exactly, with every game. And I was just like, I don't know if I can do this just yet. And um, I think at that point in time, I was looking for a shorter experience, and I didn't want to just like blow through the game and miss everything. Because especially with the Yakuza games, I hear that most of the fun shit is tied to the side content.
The
And
side content.
I did a couple of side missions, and they were fucking hilarious, just random and fucking hilarious, dude. Um, so yeah, I would love to get back to that game at some point and continue on the series. Maybe I'll do it slow enough to where, before I hit, you know, or before I hit 3, Kiwami 3 will be out. Before I hit 4, Kiwami 4 will be out. That type of shit.
You
That'd be
pace
sweet.
yourself well enough for the release dates of each remaster.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the brand of humor. It really does remind me of Metal Gear cuz it's
Mhm.
very serious. It tackles very serious tones and shit, but but when you're playing the game it's like they don't take this shit seriously at all. It's
Not at
amazing.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
only the main story, I think. Everything else is pretty much goofy as hell.
yeah, it's just over the top, goofy shit. Love it, man. So good.
Mhm.
Totally up my alley. I just need to set aside some time for it. Are you interested in the Yakuza series or Like a
I,
Dragon
w-
series, any of that stuff?
I want to say I own the games. I would have to double check though. I am unprepared. Yeah, I own the entire series
Holy shit.
except for 6 and Like a Dragon.
All right, then you just got to wait for Kiwami 6 and Kiwami Like a Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on, unless you have anything to say.
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
That's cool. That is cool. Um
Yeah.
uh cuz yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. That's fucking cool. Hope they keep it going.
Yeah, I think you voiced everything that I would have said as well, honestly.
Okay.
Like it's just it's good for anybody that's a fan of Yakuza.
Okay. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this here. All right, number 2, Pocket Pair is significantly expanding the Palworld universe with 2 distinct new projects. The first is a crossover with the indie shooter ULTRAKILL, an unexpected collaboration that will introduce weapons and gear from the retro FPS into Palworld. This partnership aims to blend the game's unique styles, creating a chaotic fusion of creature collecting survival and the fast-paced, blood-fueled combat of ULTRAKILL. The second project is a spin off titled Palworld Palfarm, a dedicated, cozy farming simulator. Developed by a separate team, this game shifts the focus from the main title's survival elements to a more relaxed experience centered on farming, cooking, and crafting with pals. Despite its tranquil nature, trailers suggest that some of the original game's more chaotic elements, like defending against aggressive pals, may still be present. It is currently slated for a PC release via Steam. Are they just trolling Nintendo at this point?
I honest to God thought it wasn't real when I first watched the trailer. I genuinely thought they made that just to troll Nintendo. I did not know that.
Yeah, you just cut out. By the way, I missed that
Oh,
last part of that sentence there.
I was just saying I didn't know that that was a real game.
Yeah, dude. The first off, the Ultra Kill. Are you familiar with that game? I had to look it up. I'd never heard of it before.
I know it's an indie game. I want to say I own it, but I've never played it. It's just kind of okay. No, I don't own it, but it's in my wish list.
Yeah, it looks fucking awesome, dude. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Ultra
that
Kill looks fucking sick.
yeah, it looks so
It's like a
fuck.
boomer shooter, right?
Yeah, yeah. It looks amazing. Looks really fun, and just the collaboration does seem kind of random, doesn't it? Just like holy
Yeah,
shit, would
I
no one
love
would
it.
have. Yeah,
I
me
love it though
too.
because Palworld kind of started as like an indie game, and it's nice to see that they're giving like the spotlight to some of these other indie titles as well. Like, I mean, everybody knows Terraria at this point, but
Yeah,
like that collab, it makes sense.
yeah,
Mm. Yeah,
yeah. That
Ultra
one
Kill
was.
is out of left field. It is goofy, but it's an indie game.
Yeah,
Might as
it
well.
really spikes my curiosity though. I wonder what that's gonna look like in the world of Power World.
Oh, Palworld.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be really cool. And then the Pal Farm, dude. It like genuinely looks beautifully made. The visuals are very impressive.
I agree.
And the humor is in there, like the cute little creature with a chainsaw and the tree collapses onto another pal. Like it's so funny, man. I think I would actually be curious enough to try that
Yeah.
game.
This game right here, Pal Farm, makes me feel less. I didn't feel bad about it, but it makes me feel good about not wanting to buy Pokopia because now I can just play this.
Yeah, it looks way better in my
Yeah,
opinion than Pokopia does.
so much better, and I don't have to I can give my money to a company that I love instead of giving my money to a company that I hate.
I mean, you love Nintendo, just not so much Game Freak it is,
Game
right?
Freak, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a love-hate relationship with me and Nintendo. Like,
No,
they
me too.
provide a great service, but man, they fucking suck when it comes to like their legal bullcrap, bro. Like patenting like game mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a dog shit concept.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna be all over this one. You know, fishing, farming, getting married. Those are all future Nintendo patents.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And what's that gonna say about the industry in the future, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Like it's crazy to think about. If you can patent game mechanics, you could really like somebody could really just own the entire gaming industry at that point.
Yeah. It all it tells me is that you're afraid of competition. Like that's all it
Yeah,
is. Like
that's all it is.
yeah,
You
you
fear
want to be
change.
the only. Exactly. Because when Palworld came out and people were like, "Dude, this is the kind of Pokemon game we've always wanted right here," Nintendo's like, "No, no, 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 not
Yeah.
cool."
If you can't provide that for us, we're gonna find it somewhere else, and you trying to control it isn't helping.
Yeah, it just seems really scummy and fucked up. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
People will
don't like.
find a way.
Yeah, I'm proud of these guys over at Pocket Pair. I wonder what other kind of interesting little spin-offs they're gonna come up with that are just
Me
obvious, you know,
me too, bro.
fucking right
Just
hooks.
fighting with Nintendo, yeah. I want them to create like a Factorio type of game for Power World.
You know, I've always meant to play one of those. I don't know if it was Factorio or Satisfactory or there's a bunch of them
There's
that
a bunch of them.
yeah, they look so oh.
Like very heavy resource management, like
Yeah.
eh,
And then like at a certain point you could just like pan out and see your like a massive factory that's just in perfect harmony.
mhm.
Yeah, that would be very very yummy. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't even played Power World yet, so
This
but
game
looks dope.
almost no, it does. It gives me the feeling that I want to buy a Steam Deck because this is a game that I would want to play on the couch,
Mm.
but not just the Steam Deck for me, a Steam Deck for me and my wife. Because I could see this being a game that we would sit on the couch and play
Oh yeah.
for hours. And I don't
Yeah.
want to play a game like this on my computer. I would rather play something like this, like in a cozy position with a blanket in the cold, with the lighting set and the mood just right, playing with my wife on the couch on a Steam Deck.
That actually does sound awesome.
That
That sounds
sounds so appealing to me that I'm so tempted to buy two Steam Decks
dude,
just for that. For this game specifically.
as long as it's Steam Deck verified, you're on board. Well, hey, Black Friday's coming up. They might do a sale.
Even if even if it's not Steam Deck verified. I'll bite the bullet and try to figure out whatever bugs it has.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah, dead ass that game looks so good. I might really try it out. I know I already said that, but I really want to drive that home. Like that game looks fucking dope.
Bro, you gotta play
I
Power
like it.
World. It's honestly so good.
I will. I will. Once
You gotta just jump in one day.
sometime after it drops the 1.0 full version, I'll definitely jump in. I promise.
That that's what I'm planning to. I even with all the updates and everything that like Power World is doing, I want to wait for the full version.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be great. I'm kind of doing the same thing with Schedule 1 cuz it was so much fun when I was playing before, but now they're adding all kinds of extra shit. There's cartel stuff in there now, and they're adding like mushrooms, magic mushrooms, and stuff that that you can farm and stuff. I'm just like I'm just gonna wait. Just keep bringing all the goodness, and I'll enjoy the full experience later on.
When it comes
But yeah,
out.
yeah. But yeah, I'm ready to move on to this week's releases. We got some good ones.
This is good change. That's
This
my
is
last comment.
okay. Yes, definitely.
All right. This week's releases. On September 25th, we have Pac-Man World 2 Repack by Now Production coming out for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and Switch 2.
And then tomorrow, September 26th, we got Cl- Jesus,
Clayton?
Clayton. Let's call it Clayton X3 by Nippon Ichi Software, coming to PC, PS4, PS5, and Switch. And then Hotel Barcelona by White Owls Incorporated comes to PC, PS5, Xbox Series S and X.
And then September 30th, we have Alien Rogue Incursion Evolved Edition by Servios.
Sounds nice
Sound
to
about
me.
right?
Servios or
Yeah,
Servios. Yeah.
Servios. Yeah. Coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, and X. Next, we've got on the same day Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles by Square Enix coming out PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Switch, and Switch 2. And then we've got same day again Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny by Fair Play Labs coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and the Switch.
Excuse me, I felt the burp coming on.
There it is.
Okay. And then October 2nd, we got Ghost of Yotei by Sucker Punch Productions exclusively for the PS5.
Exclusive. No.
Exclusive. For a while, at
No,
least. It'll come to PC.
that's fine by me. They can do whatever they want with that shit.
Wah!
And then coming out October 3rd, we've got Castle of Heart Retold by 7 Levels. Coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and the Switch. And then the same day, we've got Digimon Story Time Stranger by Media Vision. Releases worldwide, PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X.
Indeed.
Quite a few.
Yeah, dude, some good shit in here. Good shit. Pac-Man World 2!
You gonna play that, bro? You gonna hit that on PC?
No, I'm gonna get it on the Switch.
Oh.
That's a Switch-ass game for me. Final Fantasy Tactics, 100%
Yeah.
getting that one
The
too
Evil
on the
East
Switch.
Chronicles.
Yes,
Absolutely.
100%.
Ooh. I'm thinking about getting on that one on Steam, because if I do get it on Steam, I could just play it on my Steam Deck.
Oh my god, which you don't have yet. You're gonna have to
Yeah, which
get
I
one,
don't have
bro.
yet.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm gonna
get
have to
one.
get
Don't fuck around. You gotta get a good one.
I need it.
But yeah, Dead Asso, Ghost of Yotei. Not interested?
Nah.
Really?
I was interested, but not anymore.
Oh.
I'm boycotting Ghost of Yotei.
Why? Is it the political stuff?
Yeah.
Should I even ask?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna
Politics
say
not
like
personal.
I really liked the first game, but I waited for it for a little while. I think I got it on sale, and it was beautiful. It was really great.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I love the first one.
I don't think I'm ready for more just yet. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna wait on this one for a hot minute, and yeah, I'll definitely get it, but not for a while. So
Mhm.
yeah, Ghost
I'll
of
pay
Yotei is
attention
on
to
the
what
back
people
burner.
say about it, but I'm keeping my money in my wallet.
Yeah, if I play it before you, which it seems likely, I'll let you know what I think. But absolutely getting Final Fantasy Tactics and Pac-Man World 2. 100%.
And Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny?
Moving on.
Okay.
That actually looked like a cute little game. From the trailer, it looked kind of like a D&D style little with like SpongeBob and shit. Looked
Yeah.
interesting. But yeah,
That's why
not
I
for
thought it
me.
was up your alley.
Yeah, not for me. But it's a cool idea. I'll
Okay.
I'll
At least you're honest
tip
about
my
it.
hat for it. All right.
Good man.
Well, next up, Freebie Forecast, Foreskin. Free on
Nice.
the Epic Game Store this week. We've got Eastern Exorcist by Wildfire Game. Not games. No games. Just game.
No
Wildfire
games.
Game. All right. Eastern Exorcist is a stunning 2D side-scrolling action RPG set in a fictitious Eastern world with the infestation of vicious demon monsters. Play as a skilled exorcist against chaotic evil to fight your way through the brutal world. And then we have Jor-El's Brother and the Most Important Game of the Galaxy by Double Dash Studios.
Damn.
Jor-El's
Double
Brother
dash?
and yeah, Double Dash.
Mario Kart Double Dash?
We just triggered him. He's just
You,
Double Dash.
you really did.
Jor-El's Brother and the Most Important Game of the Galaxy is a point-and-click adventure about an 8-year-old boy who lives with his eccentric family in the shadow of Jor-El, his handsome and popular brother, based on the award-winning Brazilian animation Jor-El's Brother.
Isn't the day?
What?
I,
What?
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, isn't the J in Jor-El pronounced as a Y? Wouldn't it be Yorl?
It could be. I don't fucking know. You could have fucking corrected me the first time. Yeah,
I
I
didn't
have
want to
no
say
idea.
anything.
Could be
That's okay.
Horels. Could be Horels or
Well,
Yorels. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and the thing that kind of like, how do I explain it?
It's because it's Brazilian, right?
Brazilian, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I was like,
Yor
no, then maybe it's not. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's like more of a
like a Jose.
like an H sound, yeah, like a
Yeah.
Jose, like Horel's brother. That
Yeah.
actually
If there's
sounds right.
Horel. Yeah.
Yeah, Horel.
S- Sorry, Horel.
You whore.
Jorel.
You whore.
Sorry, buddy. But yeah, that the the art style looks interesting. I'll give it that.
You
But yeah.
Horel's brother.
Yeah, yeah. Looks interesting. But yeah, free on Epic, man. Add it to your library or don't. Who gives a shit? What
The
else we
most
got?
important game of the galaxy.
Yeah.
uh, coming out for Xbox Game Pass, available September 30th for standard PC and Ultimate subscribers. We've got Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light by Crystal Dynamics. And then available October 1st for Game Pass Core subscribers. We've got Cities Skylines Remastered by Colossal Order and Tantalus Media. Or is that?
Yeah,
Never mind.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got Disney Dreamlight Valley by Gameloft Montreal and Warhammer 40,000 Tied by Fat Shark.
I was I was kind of tempted to do that.
Fat Shark.
I was like,
That would
no,
be
don't
really
do that.
funny.
Yeah,
A fat shark
fat
blow up
shark.
the toilet.
Hell
Have to
yeah.
get a hose to clean off the toilet.
Yeah. And then for Nintendo Switch Online, available now on Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack in the Game Boy Advance library, we've got Klonoa. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes,
Empire
you
of
said that
Dreams.
perfectly.
Nice.
Nice.
Empire of Dreams by Now Production. And Mr. Driller 2. I've got your Mr. Driller right here. By Namco.
Nice.
All right.
Lenoa is actually a game that I'm pretty interested.
You keep cutting
Looks.
out, bro. I keep missing
Oh,
words here and there. I'm not
I
sure what's going on.
apologize.
No,
I
you're
was
okay.
saying that
Not doing anything wrong.
Lenoa seems like a game that I'm interested in.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You do have the Plus expansion pack thing, right?
I do.
Dude, killer. Killer. Available now, dog.
I
Dog.
I paid to be emotionally and mentally abused by my captor.
I mean, if it's still as cheap as it was when NSO first dropped, what was it, like $50 a year or some shit like that? It's like, that's kind of a no-brainer,
Yeah.
you know? But, what are you playing, bro?
Dude, I finished Donkey Kong Bonanza on the plane.
Oh, it was on the plane you did.
Yeah, I finished it on the plane. I got so much playtime playing on the airplane.
I like how it says here, I'm for real this time. I got the ending credits and everything.
I did. I got the ending. I'm in post game right now, so like I'm running around just like collecting extra bananas, and I almost didn't want the game to end because it had such a cool and unexpected ending that I don't know if I want to spoil it for you.
Mm-mm.
I cannot tell you about the ending of the game. That's for
Yeah.
you to find because I know you're going to really like it.
Okay, cool.
I can spoil everything else, but I'm
No.
not telling you the ending of the game because it was so unexpected, but such a good surprise.
Cool, cool. Okay,
Dude,
that's exciting.
the
Fuck, man.
music, the music is phenomenal in that game. I don't think I mentioned it once, but the music and everything, like there's so many like nods to the old like Donkey Kong Country music. I think from like the three games,
Mm-hmm.
and even I think some stuff from DK 64. There's some like little remixes of those in there thrown into the game, kind of scattered about. So like I'm sure you'll catch on stuff like that when you play it
100%.
eventually.
100%.
But yeah, bro, I think DK Bananza is a game.
It's a what?
It's a game for you.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that shit'll pull on your heartstrings, your strings for Donkey Kong Country. And even if you haven't played 64, you'll love it.
Gonna make me want to
I
play it,
think
huh?
I think you'll love it, dude. It's so good. The music is phenomenal.
Yeah, just need to get me a Switch 2 one of these days, man. and
Mm-hmm.
that'll be the
Mm-hmm.
first fucking game I get.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to tell you about the ending so badly. It's so good.
maybe
That
off
that
maybe off the podcast. Maybe off the podcast. I don't want to spoil it for
no,
anybody that might
I
be listening
even
to us.
even off the podcast, I don't think I could tell you because it's such a nice surprise.
Okay. Well, that's
But
really exciting, man. But I feel like it's gonna be a really long time before I get to experience it.
that boss fight, that last boss fight, was the only boss fight in the entire game that actually like gave me a hard time. So
Yeah. So are you done? Like, are you gonna go around and just keep toying around in the game, or are you ready to move on?
I'm actually really tempted to because I've kind of gotten addicted to collecting bananas. I
Mm.
was able to 100% the fossils, like collecting all the fossils for the costumes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to worry about that. But there are like extra bananas that you go around and collect throughout the different layers,
I gotcha.
like add more content for you post game.
Yeah, that game looks fucking amazing. You've put a lot of time into it. Does it have any little stats that tell you how much all the different things you collected or how much time you put into the game? Because I'd be really curious to how many hours it took you to get this far. Seemed like you've been really playing the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I love it. It does give you like smash stats. So like it tells you the amount of material that you've destroyed throughout
Um,
your throughout the different worlds.
mm-hmm.
Um and as far as collecting wise, like you can see what vanadium gems you've collected and what fossils you've collected, but other than there's really nothing else to like collect in that game. It's just kind of those two things, the vanadium gems and the fossils, and then everything else is you just destroy everything around you basically.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's next on your list?
Claire Obscure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear I'll get back to it.
Are you
I
gonna
have
start
to.
over, or are you gonna just keep going from where you were?
I'm gonna try and keep going from where I was. I might have to start over because I
Just
honestly
to
don't remember what the hell happened in the game.
just refamiliarize
Yeah, just
yourself with
kind
it.
of. I'm sure I'll be able to blow through that first portion pretty quickly because I'm sure I know like where everything is.
Yeah.
Yes, but Claire Obscure. I'm going back to it. I swear.
Yeah. Is that your answer later on too?
That's gonna be my answer for later
Oh,
on.
okay.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert.
I'm downloading it right now on Steam.
Well, yeah, dude. So would you say as of right now, Bonanza is your game of the year or your discovery of the year? Is it the one to beat as of right now, or do you have something else in mind? And you don't have to tell me if it is or if it isn't or where your thoughts are. Just kind of curious because we are coming up on the end of the year, and we will be going over our not so much game of the year, but for us the discovery of the year, which could include games that came out this year. So we'll talk more about that later on. But yeah, would you say
Does
this is
that
the one
in,
to beat?
does that include Xenoblade Chronicles X?
If that's the first time you've ever played it, yes.
Mm, no, I would say Xenoblade Chronicles my my discovery of the year.
Okay, yeah, that's the one to beat. All right, let's see if
That one.
Claire Obscure can kick that one in the ass.
I sank so much time into Xenoblade Chronicles X. It says I only have 35 hours in Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Oh no shit,
Yeah,
35.
yeah.
Hey, you did pretty well then.
Feels like I played it for much longer though.
Hmm.
Probably because it took me so long. I have 85 hours in Xenoblade X.
Fuck me.
And I feel like I could have sank in more time if I wasn't so rushed to kind of like move on to the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck yeah, dude. We'll probably hear more about Donkey Kong Bonanza in our discovery of the year conversation near the end of the year. Because we'll probably do something fun like maybe what are your like let's go with like top 5 or top 3, and we just kind of go back and forth. You know,
Um,
that'd be a fun little list, I think.
I'm for it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, For now, I've been playing CrossCode still, bro. I've been fucking up in that shit's guts, dude. It's
Good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
the game is so good, man. I'm loving the hell out of it. So I didn't talk much about it at all, but okay. So let's start from the top. So CrossCode is a top-down adventure that combines elements of classic RPGs with the combat mechanics of a modern bullet hell shooter.
Oh
I think
shit.
I think it's a good way to put it. There's a really nice blend of exploration, dungeon crawling, and there's a story that seems like it's going to be really deep, but you also have the high speed combat that's consistently challenging, at least for me. Uh, I do suck at games when it comes to shit like that, but it's consistently challenging. Other people might be able to beat it by, you know, by hitting the buttons with their butt cheeks. I don't know. People are crazy like that. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard for me. um, the puzzles that I've come across so far are very clever. The boss fights are really cool. The world is beautiful and very detailed, and it's a very clear homage to the 16-bit era. So that's like high level, like elevator pitch. But in terms of story, you play as Lee, I think is how you would pronounce it. Lee, not Leah. It's like Lea, no H. So I'm assuming it's just
Leia.
Lee. Maybe, I don't know. But she's a mute. She's a mute player in a virtual reality MMO called Crossworlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are tons of fun little bits of dialogue and interactions that remind you that this is a game that's taking place in a video game. Like I've seen NPCs that are supposed to be other players in this game world, in this MMO, and they're hanging
Mm-hmm.
out together and they're talking about like the latest patches and bug fixes, or they're talking about what they hope the developers will add to the game at some point. It's really cool to see that. And you can see people spawning into the game. If you time it right, you can see the enemies that you've defeated respawn.
Nice.
Um, yeah, it's really cool. So far, that's my favorite part of the story. Like, I'm a person controlling this avatar in a video game, and in the game, she's an avatar being controlled by a player. So
Mhm.
it's a really fun concept that I'm having a great time exploring. I really like that. It's interesting as fuck.
Mhm.
Combat, first and foremost, consists of melee, ranged, and defense, which you can upgrade them all in your skill tree section as you level up. You can add new moves, and there are parts of the tree that branch off into two sections, like one here, one here. And you can choose one, but then you can swap to the other whenever you want without spending your skill points. So you can essentially change up your combat techniques and find a combination that either suits you as a player or maybe just suits the current situation. Then you can swap it back at any point that you want. So it's really cool. There's there's also a grading system that activates every time you start fighting. So if you start a fight with somebody, the music kicks in and you start off at grade D, right? And as you start whooping some ass, if you're fast, you're accurate, you use a variety of moves, and you take less damage, your rank will go up sequentially, basically from D all the way to S. You go from D to C to B to A, and then to S. And then when you're
Mhm.
in S or even in A, sometimes uh, uh, I don't want to like go branching off into too many things, but basically, as you rank up, you get more XP for the enemies that you kill, you get more credits, and they drop better shit. So
Oh, nice.
so yeah, there's tons of shit to find. I'll tell you more about that in a sec. But basically, I came across a little side mission earlier in the game where they're like, "Hey, I need this," and the only way to get that is to basically defeat a certain enemy while I'm in combat, like a high combat rank. Like I'm assuming they meant like either A or S. I have to defeat one of these enemies while I'm in A or S. And it's kind of hard to get there because it's very timed. So
Mhm.
you have to be quick between fights because if you take too long, the ranking deactivates. And when you're at a
Oh,
right, so
that's cool.
and when you're out of combat, your health auto regenerates. So that's cool, and you only have to use your like healing items and stuff during combat. So I think I explained that right. So basically, if you come across a little group of bad guys and you start fighting them, ranking starts, right? And then we kill these guys, no problem. We get up to like let's say rank C, and now we're running around looking for more bad guys, but we're taking too long. You can see the timer
Yeah.
going around the top of the screen, and once it reaches the end, it just turns off. But
Oh,
if you start a fight with somebody else before that timer runs out, it just keeps
you
going.
start at C.
Yeah, you keep going from C.
Gotcha. So it
And
degrades it when you're out of battle, but once you enter a battle and you start attacking, it continues to increase.
exactly,
But
yeah.
like,
As long as it didn't run out first. Once it runs out,
yeah,
it just shuts down.
it just disappears.
Hmm.
Gotcha. So like if you end a battle at C and then start another one immediately after it, it'll start you at C.
Right, right. The music is still going. You can see the timer falling down, and when it starts to get close, it's like flashing, letting you know, like, hey, about to run out of time.
Oh,
Better hit
it's like some
somebody.
some Devil May Cry stuff,
Yeah,
ranking you for your battle skill.
it's really really fucking addicting. I'm really enjoying it.
You're
And
selling me
then
on this game.
you already have it.
I
You just
like
need to
shit
play
like
it.
that. I know. I just need to play it.
Oh, dude, it's so good. And early on, you meet a French character. Her name is Emily or Emily.
Mhm.
You know, and
Emily,
she's very obviously French. She's always speaking like just dropping random French words in there every now and again. It's really funny.
speaking baguette.
Yeah, she speaks baguette very well, très bien, so to speak.
Oh, speaking croissant.
Très bien, très bon. So she joins your party, and she'll be right there whooping ass alongside you whenever you start shit.
That's
Um,
sick.
you can't control her or what she does, but you can specify whether you want her to fight defensively, aggressively, attack who you're attacking, or maybe whoever's attacking you. So you have some agency over what she's doing.
Yeah.
But she's an avatar controlled by another player in the story. So eventually, this is story related, mind you. It has nothing to do with how long you've been playing the game. But she'll be like, "Hey, we've been playing for a long time, so I have to log off. Maybe we can play again tomorrow." And you can
Mhm.
see her character leave the game. And
That's
at
so
the,
funny.
it's cool because it was like a story. It was a story beat. And at this same point, you also rest for the day. And then when you wake up, you can send her a little request to join your session, and she'll like like what do they call it? She'll just render right in front of you basically, and then she'll
Uh,
just go right back to. And you don't have to bring her into your session. You can choose not to if you don't want to. So it's
really?
pretty cool. Yeah.
That's actually really fucking cool.
hmm
I like that.
I'm assuming there are going to be more characters that you can add to your party, but I'm still pretty early on. Um, what did I say earlier that I was going to get back to? Oh yeah, the items. So there's like a shit ton of different kinds of items and things to find. If you want to buy most things like gear from the stores, they require you to pay with your currency, your credits, but as well as items you find from combat or foraging. So
Mhm.
like a new melee weapon that you want or a piece of armor that you want, it might cost a few thousand credits along with specific materials that you have to go find.
Yeah.
And it sounds kind of complicated, like, oh shit, like when you first go to these stores and you're seeing these items you've never heard of, it's just like, what the fuck is that? Where do I find that? You find all kinds of shit all the time. So your inventory, I don't think there's a cap to your inventory because I feel like I would have hit it by now. I have so
Yeah.
many different kinds of fucking items, it's insane. But I think that's really cool. It's really interesting. I can't really think of any games off the top of my head that do that. Like you have to have certain items. Maybe like Final Fantasy did that at some point. Maybe Final Fantasy 8. Like if you
Mhm.
want this specific upgrade to your gun, you need to have these specific materials as well. But anyways,
Mhm.
um,
Oh,
let's see. One of the first common enemies you'll fight are hedgehogs, and they're called hedge hags, which I think is funny because it just sounds like you're a New Yorker. Yeah, I was beating up this fucking hedge hag.
fucking head drag.
And my favorite boss fight so far was in this one area where I killed a bunch of these little fuckers, and out came this blue hedgehog that was super fast compared to the others. And
Nice.
and when you kill him, he drops a gold ring and chili dogs.
That's so good.
Yeah,
A
it's so
golden
good.
ring and a chili dog.
Yeah. So I think he dropped like a couple of chili dogs and a golden ring, and I think when you go into the there's item descriptions for everything. When you go to the chili dog, it's like, yeah, it's a favorite of Fast Blue Hedgehogs or something like that. It's like there's neat little nods and shit. I can't wait to find other Easter eggs like that. I'm sure there's tons of them that that I haven't seen yet. So that's very exciting.
Dude,
Um,
that's so cool.
yeah, it was very funny. I got such a kick out of that, and yeah, like I said, overall, I'm really enjoying this game, and I intend to see it through. Um, and I found it thanks to someone on Reddit saying that it was a criminally slept-on game. So thanks, random human.
Hell yeah, and thanks for next week's community corner question. But we'll
Exactly.
get
That's
to
where
that.
that's where I came up with the question. I was like, I wonder what else is out there that we just don't know about.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's it for CrossCode for now. Unless you have any questions, I can answer anything I didn't go over that you'd like to know that might sway you into giving it a shot.
That weapon mechanic thing that you were telling me about, is it you can only purchase these weapons or you can upgrade them by using materials?
It looks like old school JRPGs and stuff where um you I don't think you can upgrade what you have. It's just basically swapping out your current gear for new gear that's like higher
Hmm.
level and does more damage, and everything has its own stats. So it's kind of like, do you want a little more resistance to this or a little more resistance to that? Do you just want to do more damage? Do you want like a shit ton of defense? It just depends on
Hmm.
you. You can build your character how you want it. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. All right.
You
Well,
you sold me on this. I
oh
need to
dude,
play this game.
oh, it's fantastic. I very highly recommend it so far. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Can't wait to play more. So, for now, let's move on to the news and rumor mill. Number one, at the Kojima Productions Beyond the Strand conference, a celebration of the studio's 10th anniversary, Hideo Kojima provided a deeper look into his upcoming horror title, OD. He revealed the game would be an episodic horror anthology series, with his portion subtitled OD Knock. And, excuse me, I like this shit, but it makes me burp. um, okay, where was I? Oh, okay. So
OD not.
his portion subtitled OD Knock and other episodes directed by different filmmakers such as Jordan Peele. A new trailer for OD Knock featured actress Sophia Lillis in a first-person perspective, showcasing photorealistic visuals created with Unreal Engine 5 and MetaHuman tools. I'm not sure what that is, but it was in there. So I was like, all right, let's put that in the write up. Maybe somebody knows what the fuck metahuman tools are.
Metahuman tools are. Yeah.
The footage evoked comparisons to Kojima's PT demo and amplified a tense, ominous knocking sound, a theme Kojima revealed is based on his personal fear. That's very cool. Um, Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer, toddler stance, was on hand to reinforce the company's deep technical collaboration with Kojima Productions on the Xbox Game Studios exclusive. Um, During the event, Kojima also offered the first visual look at Fizzant, a spy action game being developed with Sony Interactive Entertainment. Though he emphasized the game is in its very early conceptual stages, Kojima revealed a concept art image of a shadowy protagonist along with the slogan, "Here comes the feeling." He also confirmed the first cast members for the PlayStation exclusive title: Charlie Fraser of Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, Don Lee from Train to Busan, and Minami Hamabe from Godzilla Minus One. A separate in engine demonstration highlighted an incredibly realistic character model of Hamabe, hinting at the game's high graphical fidelity. The conference also included announcements for an animated film titled Death Stranding Mosquito and a new credit card collaboration with Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group. Exhale. OD looks fucking awesome. No surprise here. Super excited for
Mhm.
that.
How much do you think these games are going to cost?
Yikes. Didn't even think of
Is
that.
my first question.
Uh,
Because is I'm wondering like how many favors Kojima's pulling like to get all these actors. This seems like a very high budget production for both of these games.
Yeah.
That's the most
I
important question on my mind is how much are these going to cost if they're high like graphics fidelities and if they're using what did you call it? Metahuman tools?
yeah, metahuman tools.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds expensive.
Same, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I would assume that whatever the industry standard is, Kojima will just drop it at that price, whatever it is. If it's $80 by the time these come out, be $80, I think. Um,
My,
the fact that OD is supposed to be an episodic thing, he might drop the price. Maybe it'd be
that's
like 20, $30 an episode. Who knows?
that's cool. Honestly, that's such an interesting concept. Like have different directors for each of the game, but like
Mm-hmm.
movie movie directors, like that's
Yeah.
so fucking crazy. That's such a like who would think of that?
Yeah, it's such a cool idea. And apparently each so the only other director that's I'm sorry, the only one that's been announced officially was Jordan Peele. So
Jordan
for
Peele.
anybody who doesn't know who fucking Jordan Peele is, he did Nope, Get Out, Us, um, and so he's gonna have his own episode. And according to what I was reading, I don't know how accurate it is, but it sounds like like the one that he's gonna be directing is going to focus on his personal fear. So Knock is gonna focus on Kojima's personal fear, and
Mm,
so on and so forth. And so I've been trying to
I've
find anything like who else can be in here, and I've been seeing people saying that Sam Lake or Mike Flanagan, Guillermo del Toro would be a
yes.
no-brainer.
I was just about to say that because I saw him hanging out with Guillermo del Toro the other day.
Dude,
He
they're all
posted
like all
he
these
posted
guys,
it
and
on Instagram.
yeah, he's BFFs with Guillermo del Toro, Sam Lake from if anybody's not sure who the fuck Sam Lake is, he's creative director at Remedy Entertainment. They made like Max Payne, Alan Wake, Control. Like he's incredible. I fucking love Sam Lake. I would love for him to have. And if you look at the logo for OD and then you look at Remedy Studio, like his studios, it's the same logo. It's like that same effect. So I was just
Mm.
like, oh, he's gonna be working with Sam Lake. That would be so fucking sick. Mike Flanagan is also awesome. He did The Fall of the House of Usher, The Haunting of Hill House, both
Oh,
excellent,
bro,
excellent fucking
you're
miniseries.
selling me on this shit.
Dude,
What?
yeah, he's the Netflix horror miniseries guy, and he's currently working on a miniseries for Carrie. Uh, and if anybody doesn't know, that was my personal fear growing up. That movie, the 1970s movie with Sissy Spacek, that
Mhm.
like it was her. It was Sissy Spacek. I'm sorry, wonderful actress. If I could meet anybody living or dead in this point in my life and just to shake their hand, it would be Sissy Spacek. I'd be like, you scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. Like incredible, just like just terrible fear. I can't even explain it. It would just like send me into a convulsion, basically, just seeing her bugged out eyes and the blood all over her. Oh man, it would just. I've never felt fear like that before, and it's not even like, oh no, she's gonna kill me. It's just like I just didn't want to look at her.
Mhm.
I didn't care what she did to me. I was just more afraid of
Visually,
what.
it
Yeah,
was
just
terrifying,
visually, exactly. But yeah, so Mike Flanagan's working on Carrie. I'm just like, dude, that's so fucking cool. I can't wait to see that.
dude. Kojima's like pulling out all of his favorite quotes, bro. He's using like his connection so well.
But those guys, I just want to throw it out there. Those guys aren't. They haven't been announced. That's just speculation based on his close friendships and
Oh,
um,
they are announced. They are. It's
oh,
real.
dude,
It's real.
yeah, we kind of had this same situation happening when Death Stranding was coming about, and people were just like, "Dude, he's gonna have fucking Mads Mikkelsen in there," and I was like, "Don't get my fucking hopes up." And then
And he
like
did.
months and months and months later, yeah, it just showed up. Like, so they're taking hints from probably his Twitter account and stuff, which I don't keep up with, and
Yeah, dog.
I know he's friends with these guys. He, I don't know.
I follow him on Instagram, and he like every now and then he uploads little videos of him meeting up with his buddies. Like I saw the one of Guillermo del Toro
Hmm.
the other day, and like I think he drops hints with
Oh yeah.
shit like that because it's like why would you like obviously they're friends, but why else would you both extremely busy. unless you're working on something together.
Yeah, he's always been like that. He's always putting little hints and surprises and secrets in everything that he does. Everything he puts out there, there are secrets in there.
Hmm.
And yeah, people found out I think that Elle Fanning was gonna be in the second Death Stranding just because he followed her randomly. You know,
That's so
on
funny.
it's just things like that. People really pick apart everything he does, and it all makes sense when you put it all together.
When you think
Um,
about it in the long run.
yeah, um, yeah, it's been so long since I've seen like Pan's Labyrinth. I would love to rewatch that. Such a great movie. Um, yeah, just kind of getting myself excited, but yeah, I would love for these guys to. I just can't wait to see more. I can't wait to get a date on this. Like, when can we expect the first episode? When can we expect the next ones? How are you going to relay the information to us? Who's going to be directing each one? Who's going to be involved in each one? Who are the actors and stuff? Yeah, so cool, so exciting. Um, more so exciting than the Fizzant. Like, awesome. I can't fucking wait. That's gonna be amazing. But
Yeah, but
I don't know.
that's way in the future. We haven't even like got a glimpse of Fizzant
Ex-
at all.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
other than, yeah, I'm super excited to see what, I don't know. It's just an image, but like I just said a second ago, people are like changing the lighting on the image and zooming in, and a lot of people are saying like, dude, that's very obviously what's his name who played in Twilight, and Robert Pattinson. He would probably hate to know that like he's still mainly remembered for Twilight because he's done
Hmm.
so many other great work. He's such a great actor. So like people are just like, dude, it's very obviously Robert Pattinson. If you just look like fucking zoom in and up the brightness and shit. And then there's uh there's a bunch of people already hard at work trying to figure out what all the redacted words are from the OD trailer. Did
Yeah.
you watch the trailer?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, dude, yeah, check it out. Check it out. It's fucking sick. And it starts off with a bunch of words, almost like a document, like, and there's a bunch of redacted shit, and people are really hard at work trying to put together what could be redacted,
What could
and
be said in those blank spaces?
yeah, and everything in there, and the actress, I recognized her from the It movies. The more she played the young lady in the It movies that
Mhm.
just came out. Those were really cool. I really liked those movies. And then she was also in there was a Dungeons and Dragons movie, and she played the little tiefling. Yeah, she's a good actress. I'm and she looks like she's gonna be perfect for whatever this role is. She looks like she can portray fear very well. So yeah, that's gonna be fucking awesome. I figured you'd be pretty excited about this the actress from Godzilla minus one
Mhm.
being in Fizzant. That's fucking cool, man.
That is very cool. I've also seen Train to Busan, and Don Lee is a fantastic actor, so I'm also excited. I was actually more excited about him
Oh no shit.
because
Okay.
that movie's fucking awesome, and I recognize him in every film that I see him in. That yeah, that's what I'm mostly excited for. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen Train to Busan?
No, no.
Dude, fucking
Fantastic.
awesome, awesome zombie movie.
Oh, cool.
Really,
Okay,
really cool
zombies.
zombie movie.
I love me some zombies.
Yeah, I've never seen Mad Max Saga, so I don't know who Charlie Frazier is.
Same. Can't put a face to it.
Mm-mm. But Don Lee, I knew immediately. I was like, I know who that is.
But yeah, lot of exciting shit coming. He's also working with Niantic, Spatial. If you're not familiar, they're part of the same parent company as the Pokemon Go creators.
Wow,
So
did
he's
Death Stranding go?
yeah, basically he's making an augmented reality game. I'm totally here for it. I'm excited to hear more about it. He seems like the right mind for that kind of interactive media. I think he could really do some cool shit. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for an old man, Kojima's a real bro. I think he's really like he's done a good job in his old age keeping that like that youthful creative like sponginess, you know? He's willing to try new things and like just do crazy things on the wall, you know?
yeah, it's
Like
it's like over the
It's
decades he's garnered so much goodwill to where people are just willing to let him just do whatever you want to do, and he always comes up with something at the very least interesting as fuck.
the wizard, man. He's
Yeah.
like he's got like that childlike creativity.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
man.
when you're playing with fucking Play-Doh and you just like smush all the colors together and you get like this nasty like brown.
Yeah. I know exact. I used to do that exact same thing. I just love the smell of Play-Doh.
Yeah,
I
me
wish
too.
I
I
need
used
a
to eat that
cologne
stuff.
that smells like. Did you? It doesn't taste as
No.
good as it smells.
No. I used to bite into it thinking that it like tasted good, but then
Just
like I only ever did it once and I was like, disgusting. I hope I never.
yeah, it was just very salty.
Yeah, it's very salty clay.
Yeah, but uh, but yeah, exciting Kojima stuff. Always looking forward to whatever that man's doing next. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck you, Kojima.
yeah. Whatever you do, you got at least one buyer right here.
No,
This
that guy right there. I'm
guy
just
right
kidding.
here.
I want to play Death Stranding. I just have so much on my plate.
Yeah, dude. That is a big first world problem that we have. There's so much to play, bro. It's just too much to play. Like, god damn it, just stop for a minute.
There is so much to play, and then it's like shit's expensive at the same time. So I got
That
to be
too.
like really selective on what I want to. I want a
And
good experience the first time, you know.
speaking of rising prices,
Yes, sir. Let's get on
number
to number two in the
that's all
segment
about it.
of news and rumor. Segment. All right, and then section two, we've got Microsoft has announced a second round of price increases for its Xbox Series X and S United States, taking effect on October 3rd, citing changes in the macroeconomic environment. The company is increasing the cost of all its console models. This follows a previous global price hike in May. The price adjustments are as follows: Xbox Series S, the 512 gigabyte version, the new price is $400, previously $380. Xbox Series S, the terabyte version. The new price is $450, previously $430. The Xbox Series X digital, the new price is $600, previously set at $550. Xbox Series X, new price is $650, previously at $600. Xbox Series X 2 terabyte Galaxy Black Special Edition, new price at $800 and previously at $730. Well, prices, god damn, $70. While prices for controllers and headsets will remain unchanged, this new price hike combined with the one in May brings the cumulative increase for some consoles to $150 or more since their launch. The move comes as other console manufacturers, including Sony and Nintendo, also pricing. Yeah, so price hikes for Xbox and apparently Sony and Nintendo, which I think happened.
Hmm.
Yeah. How do you feel about this? I think it just makes it more difficult for people to get into to gaming as a whole.
No, yeah, I'm right there with you. All I can
Hmm.
say is I'm very interested to see who sells the most consoles this holiday season since they've all upped their prices. My bet would be on Nintendo,
Yeah,
but we'll see.
I think you would be correct in that statement. I think the Switch 2 has already made back its money and so probably has sold in this year than I think a PlayStation 5 or Xbox. But to be fair, that is a new console, and like the PlayStation 5 and the Series X and S have 5 years already.
Hmm.
I want to say 5, 6 years, so they're kind of like in the late game. Um, but I'm sure the Nintendo Switch 2, by the end of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox, um, part of the end of the life of this generation, I wouldn't doubt that Nintendo Switch 2 would have outsold both of them.
Well, they still have a long ways to go, but yeah, they're doing pretty solid, and yeah, I think they're at like 7 million already or something like that.
Mhm.
I think the PS5 was more like 70 something million. The Xbox Series are like 30 something million. But but yeah, when it comes to this holiday season, when you look at the prices, like the Switch 2 is 450.
Mhm.
And then all your PS5s are more expensive than that, and all of your Xboxes are more expensive than that, except if you want something for 450, you got the Xbox Series S, 1
Mhm.
terabyte, or if you want something that's $400, the 512 gigabyte, $400 Series
Yeah.
S.
So there definitely are options
Yeah,
for
there are
everyone out there.
options, definitely, but still, I don't know. I guess it
Gaming is.
really depends on, like, are you getting something for your kid, and
Mhm.
do you want them to have like that family friendly feeling, to what they play? Then you're probably gonna get them a Nintendo. If they want to be, you know, oh, come on, mom, I want to play with my friends online, play some Call of Duty and shit. It's like, okay, well, we'll probably get you the Series S and throw in some whatchamacallit, Game Pass or
Yeah.
something, So there are some good deals in there depending on what you want, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Everything is getting more and more pricey, and yeah, I'm glad I'm not in the market for a console right now, cuz I'd be like, "Fuck, dude. The hell?" I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Shit's just too expensive.
It is. It is. So, my mind just goes straight to the holiday season is coming up. Can't wait to see who wins that. Who's going to sell more during the holidays, and I think it's Nintendo, honestly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. But then again, fucking Call of Duty's about to come out, and that's even when it comes out that late in the year, it's always one of the top sellers, if not the top seller. So who knows?
Mhm.
We'll see. Because that's not going to be on the Switch too, I don't think. So yeah.
I asked my brother-in-law what he thought of the new trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 7, and he's been like a Call of Duty fan for he's played like every single one I think since the early days
Hmm.
in the golden era, and he said he he thought it was pretty shit.
Yeah. So
And
is he not going to get this one?
I don't he might just skip out on Black Ops 7 cuz he's kind of in that fatigue area with Call of Duty that we are.
I see. But also, one of the other factors, a huge factor, is whether or not all of his buddies are going to be getting it. Like, does he play with his friends a lot? Is he more into like just the campaigns? You know.
No, he does play online. He plays I think he plays mostly alone. He might
Okay.
have a couple friends that he does drop in, but like not anything too significant. He doesn't have like a
Okay.
ring of boys that really
Yeah.
playing with every day.
Yeah. Where they're all gonna probably get this new iteration. He's gonna be like the one who's just like,
What
I'm not really feeling it. You know.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll see, man. Did you have any other thoughts on the price hike on the Xboxes, or just no shocker really here? I don't think.
No, no, I'm not shocked at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right, let's move on, folks. Number 3, Gearbox Software has indefinitely delayed the release of Borderlands 4 on the Switch 2, just over a week before its scheduled launch on October 3rd. The decision comes after the game's release on other platforms, including PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, was met with a significant number of player complaints regarding performance issues such as unstable frame rates, stuttering, and crashes. While the developer is currently working to patch and fix these problems on the more powerful consoles, the delay for the Switch 2 is meant to ensure that its version doesn't suffer a similar fate. Similar. I hate the way I said that. In a statement, Gearbox also noted its desire to align the Switch 2's release date with the future edition of cross saves, a feature currently
Oh,
in development that they acknowledge is very important to players. As a result of the delay, all digital pre orders on the Nintendo eShop are being canceled and refunded. So, yeah,
ouch.
I think you might have more to say about this than I do. It's just a little bit of news for anyone who was looking forward to playing Borderlands 4 on their Switch too. So,
On the Switch too.
yeah.
Uh, I mean, just that Randy Pitchfork is a dumbass, and he probably should have prioritized his the quality and the performance of his game more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn it,
that's
Randy.
about all I gotta say. Like you fucking idiot. You really should have just paid attention to the performance.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. And I guess, sorry afterwards is kind of an industry standard, Just put it
Yeah.
out and then apologize later, fix it
It's like,
later. People will
oopsie, turns
understand.
out I was wrong. Haha.
Yeah. We're listening. We're listening. That's the most common thing you hear from, industry leaders and or not all of them, but in
Mhm.
the industry, that's one of the most common phrases. Like, we're listening, we're listening. And it's like, dude,
That
you're an
that is
asshole.
that is some top tier like gaslighting.
Yeah. We didn't know
Or
it
like
was going to be like this. Yeah, you fucking did.
or like emotional manipulation. That is some top tier like emotional manipulation.
Yeah. But yeah, neither of us give a fuck about Borderlands 4 on the Switch 2. I actually have been really enjoying it on the PS5. Been having no problems with it at all. We
Yeah.
just haven't played still not enough of it to really talk too much about it. But Chelsea and I have been playing a little bit of it. We had a really great time last night, playing for a couple of hours. We're both getting the hang of it and the new open world setting and all that stuff. It's really cool, really fun. So
Good.
all right. But we can, if you are ready to move on to the community quarter.
Community corner.
Yes.
I am so inclined to do so. Let's do it.
All right. So last week we asked, which game do you swear you'll get back to and finish one of these days? On TikTok, Bell King said the Yakuza series.
What?
Yes, that's our boy Pat. So he's going to be. I don't think he finished Kiwami 2, so this Kiwami 3 thing might be a really perfect
Time to
little.
start it back up.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be wrong,
Turn
but
the
I don't think he finished Kiwami too.
just turn the engine back on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Swap out
Yeah.
your battery. Oh, I forgot to mention that in the
What?
talking points. I changed the battery in my car when I got back from Chicago.
Oh yeah, because you were having you had to jump it like 400 fucking times.
Yeah, that shit died. It was dead. But anyway,
So,
let's continue.
oh
Hee
okay.
hee XD.
Yeah, he XD said Witcher 3. Oh man.
love, love that name. Hee
Yeah.
hee XD. So
No,
good.
no, Witcher 3 is a tough one because
There's
I
a lot of
played.
content in that one.
There's a lot of content. I fucked around when I first started playing it. I have that urge to go to every little tiny icon on the map and get rid of it before I move on. But in The Witcher
Yeah.
3, it's like fucking impossible. You get rid of one and then three more pop up. It's like the head of a Hydra.
Oh,
It's never fucking
you
ending.
go, you cut one head off, four more spawn.
Yeah, and The Witcher 3 is very much like that. So what I would recommend to you, Hee XD, if you do get back to Witcher 3, play through the story because the story alone, even if you just beeline the story, is fucking long as shit. It's good, but it does take a long time. So just play the fucking story, man. At least get through that because it's totally worth your time. Did you play much Witcher?
No, I never played Witcher.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good one, but you need to set aside some time, some hours of your life.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely. Especially
then
for these next few.
And then we
Yeah.
got just Joshin over here. Just
Josh.
just Josh and OD said Persona 4 and Dying Light 2. I don't know
Dude.
jack shit about Persona 4, so you can speak to that.
Or set you back at least. For the main story, good 80 hours. If you're trying to 100% it, more than 120.
Fuck.
For each game, Persona 3, 4, and 5 will do that to you.
Yeah. Wow. And
So
I
that
haven't even touched Dying Light 2 because I haven't finished Dying Light 1.
I'm in the same boat. I never finished the first one.
It was fucking terrifying.
Very terrifying.
It was fucking scary as shit. I really liked it though. It reminded me of the 28 days later kind of zombies, the ones with the rage virus that just fucking sprint after you. Yeah. Huh?
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, dude.
28 Days Later?
Yeah, 28 Days Later is it's probably my favorite zombie movie. I love the concept of the first one's so fucking good. Second one's fine, and I just watched the third one the other day because it was on Netflix, and I still pay for that for some reason. And I was like, let's give it a shot. I heard mixed things about it. That movie fucking blew. It was not a good 28 anything later kind of movie. It was an all right movie, but in terms of a 28 somethings later, trash, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
you. What a
Is it a
waste of my
newer?
time. Yeah, it just came out not that long ago.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
Got
waste.
ruined by modern Hollywood.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Happens.
Yeah,
Happens
but
frequently.
28 days, good shit, dude. fucking scary, dude. That's a scary concept, and they did a really good job shooting the movie. There were some cool moments. But anyways, where are we at? Blue O? Yeah, Blue O
Yes,
said,
Blue O.
I swear I'll finish all of the remasters of PS2 and GameCube games. All of them?
That's quite the challenge
And they
to
keep
you, my
coming out with
friend.
more. They
They
keep
keep
coming
coming out with more.
at the State of Play. We're probably going to do a Discuster episode maybe next week on it, but at the State of Play they just announced Dynasty Warriors 3 remastered. Yeah. Oh, it looks so good.
Whoa! Is that your favorite one?
I don't remember if it was my favorite one, but that was my favorite thing that they showed at the State of Play.
Okay.
I was like a little kid the whole fucking time. I looked like an idiot.
More Muso.
Yeah, they're adding that. There's the remaster of Deus Ex. Like that list is just gonna keep getting longer and longer, my guy. So
Okay, you better start.
yeah, you might want to jump on that shit, dog. And then Bruh said, Amnesia Rebirth. Yeah, dude.
It's been a while for that one.
I had never played any of the Amnesia games. I know I have one or two of them thanks to Epic, but I think it's the Descent that was supposedly really fucking good.
Yeah, the game was terrifying.
You played that one, the something Descent? Was it the Dark Descent?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that one was fucking dope.
Wait, this one came out in 2020. Oh, you got plenty of time.
But yeah, we're officially about to be in the spooky season, so that's a great time to pick that one back up there, bruh.
Pick it back up, bruh.
And finally, Josh Crowder said, "This was me for Red Dead for the longest time," and then he followed up saying he's now in the process of platinuming the game. So fuck yeah, Josh, get him, Josh.
Good, Josh Crowder.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then some of our fellas on Discord be saying, Hondro said, every game I have bought since having kids, but probably Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If there's any game that you should definitely pick up, it's Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I should do that shit too, because I never finished Tears of the Kingdom.
Did you get further than he did? Because he said that he didn't really even get past the opening section. He just hasn't had any time at all. So he could just fucking start over and it'd be fine. Yeah, it's a great game, by the way.
I got to the end of the game where, like, you get the fifth, like...
Oh, yeah, you got really far.
I remember... spoil it. I got the fifth Guardian.
There's a fifth Guardian?
The secret fifth Guardian, which isn't really a secret because it's kind of part of the main story, but...
It is.
Yeah, I got that far. So yeah, I think I was like right at the end.
Dude. Yeah, you guys are missing out. You should really finish it because that...
I hear the ending is really, really sad.
It's really good. I loved it.
Good?
It was... It's up to you. I'm not going to say nothing. All I'm going to say is it was really cool. It was way better than fucking Breath of the Wild. That fucking final fight with Ganon was so just...
Oh, that was dog shit.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
I recently replayed Breath of the Wild, and it was good, but at some point I just kind of got annoyed with it because I didn't have all of the in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I was like, this game is just really starting to piss me off at this point.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fucking... But Tears, the final fight with Ganon is so good, dude. Loved it.
Very sexy. Very sexy.
Very great build-up, the music... the descent and everything is so good. Yeah,
I'll make sure to jump on that.
You should. You really should.
Hopefully continue it. All right, Tonic Mike, aka Buttery Croissant, said for me that's gonna be Baldur's Gate 3. I don't blame you, my friend. That's quite the long game. It's a lot of content.
It really is. It really is. It really, really is. There's so much you can do in that game. But it's so worth your time, man. Especially if you enjoyed it and you just kind of got distracted by something else. Dude, it's totally worth your time. 100% worth your time. One of the best games I've played in so long. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're okay, bud. Max, our buddy boy Maximus said The Witcher 3 and Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
So similar games here, just games with a lot of content in them.
Yeah. Yeah, The Witcher 3, I think he played a lot more of The Witcher than Baldur's Gate. I'm not sure exactly how far, but I know he didn't get into Act 2 on BG, and I was telling him, I was like, dog, they didn't even introduce the big three main villains yet. I was like, you gotta fucking play it, man. It's so
Hmm.
good. God. And The Witcher 3 it's just really cool. But it depends on, because a lot of people don't like the combat. Some people don't like the
Is
um
it slow?
what are their I think they're saying that it's like it's too floaty or something like that. There's like a move you could just like I really got a kick out of it. There's a point in the game where you get a move where you just hold the square button and he's just fucking just spinning and fucking just doing all kinds of cool shit, and you're just sitting there holding the square button. And I'm like, hell yeah, Geralt, do your thing, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
some people
amazing.
don't like the combat. I like the combat. I thought it was great, and you can make it easier, you can make it harder, you can make it more specific, because he has two swords. He's got the silver one and he's got the steel one.
Hmm.
And if you're fighting you can make it to where he automatically pulls the correct sword for whoever he's fighting, or you can make it to where you have to hit a certain button to pick up this one or put this one. So I
Hmm.
like that. You can kind of toy around with it. Plus, if you have it on the PC, which you guys probably do, there's mods if you want to mod it. Just play the fucking games, man. Find some time. Anyways, yeah, excellent
Good.
games. Excellent.
Yes.
Muito
Good
bem.
choices.
And, this week we ask, which game is criminally slept on, in your opinion? Let us know, and we'll read your responses on next week's episode. Also, chat with us. Any comments, questions, critiques, or suggestions are all very welcome. Hope to hear from you. Which brings us to the
Yes.
glitch out.
The Glitch Out. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram at Glitch Ass Entertainment. We're also on Spotify for your auditory pleasure. Please consider leaving us a good review. That's what Jesus would do.
Had to throw that in there. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Stay informed on more glitch ass content. Until then, until next time, keep gaming and glitching. See ya.
Peace. Throw up gang signs.